Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to explore through the Ilex Forest. So here we go. Wait, what have we got going on here? Exclamation mark, someone's coming over. It's our rival, Whoopie-Doo. What's he got to say to us? Tell me something. Is it true that Team Rocket has returned? Yes, that is true. You bet them. Yes, I did beat them. I'm not lying. Let's see how good you are. Sure, let's go. Alright, here we go then. Alright, let's Thunderwave this thing and slow it down first. And now Ghastly uses Curse. You absolute bastard. Now it's going to cut down our own HP. How dare you, Ghastly? It's not acceptable. Bang, bang, bang. There we go. Afflicted by the Curse. And stuff you, Ghastly. Stuff you. Anyway, at least we can get some Thunder Shocks in on it now. There we go. Nice and easy. How easy was that? But now the issue is we are being hurt by this Curse. How dare you, Ghastly? You're going to pay for this. It's not acceptable. You can't do this. It's cheating. You are a cheat. Let's Thunderwave this Croconaw here. Slow it down. Scary face. Speed harshly fell. Well, our speed's already not that good anyway. But we have slowed you down with Thunderwave, and Curse again impacts our health. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And there we go. Bye-bye. Just about to Flappy now. That is getting horrible. And it's getting worse by the second. But the good thing is, we've done some good damage now to this Croconaw. Beautiful. Alright, let's go to Quilava now and see what Quilava can do. Or we might go into Zubat even, considering who I'm going to go into here. Let's go to Zubat, why not? I reckon we'll go with a Bite. That should take it down, hopefully. No, it doesn't, but it flinches. Ha! And it flinches again, so yeah, we're not strong enough to take you down in one, but you keep flinching because you're too scared of us. Haha, get wrecked. 550! Wow, we almost grow to the next level. Alright. So, yeah, I reckon we'll switch to old mate Quilava and finish the deal. So, you got a lot of nerve coming here. I do. I do have a lot of nerve. But I've got a lot of strength and I've got a lot of courage as well. I'm a very courageous and aggressive and calculated person that is going to strategically dismantle you step by step. Bye-bye, Zubat. And 184, and that's it. Useless Pokemon. Listen, you only won because my Pokemon were weak, or whatever he said. 1152. Alright, good. I hate the weak. Get stronger. It doesn't matter who or what. I hate to see them hanging around Team Rocket. They think they're big and tough as long as they're in a group. Get them alone and they're weak. You stay out of my way. You won't be an exception. If you get in my way, sure. So now let's make our way onto the Ilex Forest. And I will need to make sure I apply some repels, otherwise we're going to have lots of annoying and irritating and horrible and boring wild encounters. Yes, so I will need to make sure I apply them. And we might also use a potion. No, sorry, we can't use a potion. Forget about that because Fluffy is dead. Right, let's go. If we go up to here, we should be able to talk to this chap over this way. Oh man, my boss is going to be angry. The Farfetch'd that cut trees for charcoal took off in the forest. Can you catch them for me? Farfetch'd have sensitive ears. If you step on a branch, they'll face towards you. That's your chance. Sneak up from behind and catch them. Do you think you can do that? Yes, I can. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to speed up this footage and just talk over it for you guys so it's not so boring and monotonous. So I'll see you guys after that little guide. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you guys how to actually catch those for 2 Farfetch'd there. It's not really that difficult. First one there, you just catch it from behind like that. You need to step on the branch to make sure you can manipulate it to the direction you want, then you can catch it from the back side only. Alright, the next one is a little bit harder, but yeah, it's all pretty, simple to be honest. So we'll have to get this little critter over to the right there and then manipulate the branches to the far right to get it to where we want it to go. And repels effect wore off. That is very, very, very painful. Okay. So if we walk around and we go up here, we can get it facing to the back side, and then we can get this little critter. Farfetch'd number 2 has been caught. Wow, you got me both of them. Thank you so much. My boss's Pokemon won't obey me because I don't have a badge. You saved me. Glad to save you, mate. Glad to save you. Ah, my far and fetched. You found them for us, kid. Without them, we wouldn't be able to cut trees for charcoal. Thanks, kid. How can I thank you? Take this. And we got the HMO one, and that is cut. Very, very, very nice. So yeah, now we can obviously cut those small trees that are in the way, which is excellent, excellent, excellent. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go and quickly heal up at the Pokemon Center. And I'll see you guys back at where we were just before where we got cut. Welcome back. So now let's apply our HM cut to somebody here so we can chop some trees out of the way. Let's cut that timber. Let's cut that timber, the trees down. So I reckon we might forget smoke screen here, or quick attack even. We might just forget quick attack, why not? It doesn't really matter, to be honest. I don't really care one way or the other. There we go, we learned cut. Good. Very, very, very good. So let's chop this tree down now and forge on forward. Yes, forge on forward. So basically what we want to do is if we progress up here a little bit, we will see a little pink person, which will take our Pokemon Headbutt. So that will be the key here. We need to go and see that particular person. So I will actually, I reckon, apply some repels here, so we don't have to face, too many more wild encounters. That makes it a lot better for us, doesn't it? Very, very nice. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So now let's go up this way. And is there anything down that way? No. There's the guy I'm just talking about. We just passed him there. So if we go and see that old pink chap over there, we'll be able to learn Headbutt. And then we'll be able to do the second part of this episode, which will be going back to Azalea Town and catching Heracross. Which, can be very difficult to do. So that should be very interesting. Bang, bang. Headbutt those trees, man. Loving it. What am I doing? I'm shaking trees using Headbutt. It's fun. Here, you try it with your Pokemon too. Which Pokemon should learn it? We are going to teach that to Fluffy. Yes. Okay, so pretty obviously here we'll just forget Tackle. That's an easy choice. There we go. Headbutt's obviously a lot stronger version of Tackle. Fluffy forgot how to use Tackle and learned Headbutt. Very, very nice. How do you like it? Your Fluffy looks stronger? Yes, Fluffy does look way, way stronger. Very good. Okay, so now we'll progress down back towards Azalea Town, and from here I want to, do the next part of the episode, which will be catching Heracross to add to our team of 4. That should be very, very fun, shouldn't it? Probably the best bet to catch Heracross would be if we go down here. Well, it doesn't really matter. I think there's a few trees which increase your chances. I'm pretty sure if we go to the second one, just from in that little L-shaped section there, we might possibly, you know, be able to find one. We'll see how we go. So we'll see if we can find it first go. If not, then we'll just skip to when we actually do find it. Yeah, no, we haven't been able to find Heracross. That's okay. I'll catch you guys with the successful attempt when we actually do find it. It did take a few tries. You know, it was a bit exhausting, but eventually I did find one. You know, they are quite hard to find, Heracrosses in this area. So, but yeah, we finally did find one. I'm pretty sure to catch a Heracross is a 30% chance, which, you know, it might seem, you know, reasonably, you know, easier to find, but it's actually very, very difficult, and, you know, it can take quite a while. Heracross is very good because it's a bug and fighting type Pokemon. Especially good, you know, for its fighting type. Fighting type's really good in game. Bug type could serve a few good purposes later in the game. It's a very good Pokemon. So yeah, we're going to try and catch this thing. Hopefully we can catch it. Hopefully it's not way too difficult. And of course it just decides to come out straight away. That's absolutely painful. And we shall try again. We haven't actually got many Pokeballs in there. That's actually very frustrating. We've only got 3, including 2 Great Balls and 1, you know, Pokeball. So that's actually, you know, very frustrating, isn't it? There we go. We got it though. Heracross has been caught. Whoopie-doo. Luckily it didn't take too long because the catch rate on Heracross is not overly magnificent. And I didn't, you know, want to chip it down too much because I was worried I was actually going to take it out. And I forgot to stock up on more balls, but anyway, it doesn't matter. And no, we're just going to leave it like that. Alright, so with that said, I reckon that'll do for here. Okay, so thank you guys for watching this episode. In the next episode, we're going to be progressing through the Ilex Forest on towards Goldenrod City. So I'll see you guys next time.